Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the 49th Annual Boys and Girls Club Auction. Bubbles and bids, as you can see, surrounding me, bubbles at least, and hopefully some bids as we go through the show tonight. My name is Ed Masterson. I'm honored to be your MC for tonight's event, and I'm really excited that all of you have tuned in to join us, so thank you so much for all of that. Usually I do have a script here, and I'm going to stick to it, but I'm going to go off script just for a second. Hard to believe for me that this is my 22nd Boys and Girls Club Auction attending it. Started attending it back in the, I'm going to call it the old days, when Congressman McKeon was in office and Jim Ventris was here at the club, and Rena and Tony Newhall were really driving a lot of the efforts going on. And Jim and Rena and Tony all took me in and kind of put me under their wing and showed me the amazing things that the club does for our community. And back then, I was a newcomer. I was green to the community. I didn't really know anybody and would never have imagined that at some point I would be asked to participate in these events the way I get asked nowadays. So for me, it's a tremendous honor and a privilege to always be asked to participate in these events, and I'll always say yes because I love the club and I love the people that work here and the people that it serves. So thank you all for being here tonight as well. We love all of you for tuning in, spending a Saturday night with us, and always for your generosity. So thank you so much. Before we get started on our main program, I want to make sure that all of you have the correct information you're going to need tonight to fully participate and fully enjoy the show, and to make it a very special evening for all of us. So I'm going to give you some housekeeping details, I guess we would call them, before we get started, some technical things. If at any time during the show tonight you experience any kind of technical difficulties, or you have any trouble logging into the website for tonight's auction, there's a number that we're putting up on the screen for you right now. This will be our technical assistance phone number that you can call for any issue you have this evening during the broadcast. That number is 661-857-6254. As I said, on the screen for you. Call that number and we'll get you all fixed up and keep you moving through the event. The other thing I'd like you to do right now is to use your mobile phone to scan the QR code that should be showing on your screen along with the URL. If you scan that QR code, it will take you right to our partner website for Greater Giving, and that will allow you to participate in the bidding activities for tonight's event. If you haven't created an account for yourself yet, it's no big deal. Just get the QR code up on your phone, go to the website, create your own account here in the next couple of minutes, and you'll be all ready to go, and you can participate with us all night long. That's it. You'll be all set. We'll be in great shape. We can't do these kind of events without the support of elected officials, and organizations like the Boys and Girls Club cannot exist usually without the support of our elected officials. As always, the club is very fortunate to have the support of our elected officials, and we're joined here this evening by some of those elected officials, virtually of course, and their representatives. So joining us here tonight virtually from the 5th District, County of Los Angeles, please welcome our Supervisor, Catherine Barger. From the great city of Santa Clarita, please welcome our Mayor, Mr. Bill Miranda. Also joining us here this evening from the city of Santa Clarita, please welcome Council members Marcia McLean and Jason Gibbs. And a quick hello to a special friend of the club, Miss Stephanie English, who is the Senior Field Deputy for Supervisor Catherine Barger. I'd like to thank our presenting sponsors for tonight's event, Sand Canyon Country Club, Mr. Steve Kim, and also the Sandness Family Foundation, Richard, Marion, Karen, Heather, and Christina. They're all watching tonight, so a big welcome to them. I'd like to thank our diamond sponsor, which is 5 Point, Mr. Matt Carpenter. The Boys and Girls Club enjoys such an outstanding leadership collection from its board of directors that I'd like to acknowledge them this evening as well. The board members serving the club are Gloria Mercado Fortine, Matt Carpenter, Wayne Crawford, Marcy Edwards, Terry Martin, John Light, Tom Dirkman, Captain Justin Diaz, Dr. Diane Fierro, Andy Gallardo, Carl Kanowski, Jenny Ketchapaw, James Munter, Janine Prado, Richard Sandness, Mike Vieira, and Lee Waters. Those are the board members for the club. Outstanding leadership all the way around. You also can't do events like this without a terrific committee of volunteers and people that give their time and efforts and skills, time, talent, and treasures, if you will, to put the events together. So I'd like to thank our auction committee at this time. Milady Direct Marketing, they did the catalog and the graphics for us. That's Jill Milady and Stephanie Wallace. I'd like to thank the Waters Group and Mr. Lee Waters for all of our live auction production elements here this evening. Lee's the man behind the curtain tonight, working all of the technical elements and making sure that we keep coming to you all night long. So thank you, Lee. Also want to thank WeGo SCV, meal deliveries by Mr. Rob Gardner. Thank you, Rob. Also, SCV TV for our Fun to Need video that was created. Thank you to Leon Warden, Jessica Boyer, Patricia, and Antonio for all their creativity and hard work. Want to thank Schlick Art, Brian and Lindsay Schlick, for shooting all of our item photography this evening that you'll see throughout the show when the items come up for auction. Kathy Rutherford for event decoration and design. Big thank you to Lindsay Eifert for the balloons and the backdrop that you see behind me right here. Fantastic work. Thank you, Lindsay. Riesel Chapman and 5 Point for gift wrapping. Big job. And also the one and only Mr. Jim Ventris, Mr. Bill Boldy from the Masters University, Chrissy Dervin, Dennis Sugasawara, Andy Gallardo, and Chuck and Barbara Morris. All of them served on the committee to create tonight's event. We're super grateful to them for all of their efforts and skills. Want to call out some of the people that have viewing parties going on this evening and watching the show from home or other places. Sandus family is over at Richard and Marion's house. Anthony and Gina Miles and the Miles family are tuning in to see us this evening. Gloria Mercado Fortine is hosting a table. Sue Twiddell is hosting a table. Matt Carpenter hosting a table. And then we have friends joining us from Kaiser Permanente. They're having a party as well. So Travis and Amy Weiss, and also Andy and Laura Gallardo. It's great to have all of you guys tuning in to see us tonight, as well as everybody that's watching. Let me remind you one more time about this QR code on the screen, because we want to make sure you guys get rigged up and ready to go before we step into the main part of the program. So again, if you haven't already done so, take your phone, get up to the screen, put it on the QR code. It'll take you right to the Greater Giving website where you, if you've already created an account, will be ready to go to participate in the auction and the Fund a Need and any type of donating you want to do tonight. If you haven't, this will allow you to get to that website and create an account for yourself, so you'll be all set once we get into the main part of the auction. It's always my honor to introduce one of our community's truly wonderful people.
Bubbles and Bids, the 49th annual benefit auction for Boys and Girls Club of Santa Clarita Valley. It is such a pleasure to be with you all here tonight. First of all,
and Girls Club of the Santa Clarita Valley, Mr. Matt Nelson.
Welcome to Bubbles and Bids, the 49th annual benefit auction for Boys and Girls Club of Santa Clarita Valley. It is such a pleasure to be with you all here tonight. First of all, I'd like to thank our co-chairs this evening, Gloria Mercado Fortine and Matt Carpenter. Gloria is our current board president and Matt is our president-elect. They've worked so hard to make this evening wonderful. Thank you to our presenting sponsors, Sand Canyon Country Club and Sandus Family Foundation, for making tonight possible. Thank you to our diamond sponsor, 5 Point. And thank you to all of our sponsors for your commitment to youth. A special thank you to the City of Santa Clarita Mayor, Bill Miranda, for joining us this evening and advocating for great futures for our youth here in our valley. As you know, this event is being held virtually, broadcasting live from our James T. Ventris Clubhouse in Newhall. We have guests joining us from around Santa Clarita and beyond. Some of our sponsors are hosting small, socially distanced gatherings. I hope you all are enjoying your delicious meals from Salt Creek Grill and Wolf Creek. You know, it's a true testament of our community's commitment to our youth that after more than a year in the pandemic, here we are, continuing to fundraise for our young people's future. You saw the great introduction video by the Waters Group showcasing the incredible work of the club in the last year. This is our third virtual event. As you know, it takes an incredible team to put something like this together. Tonight is made possible by the Waters Group, SCVTV, Milady Direct Marketing, and SOS Entertainment. Since March of last year, the Boys and Girls Club has continued delivering programs and services. With the support and leadership of our incredible board of directors, the organization has continued to shift and adapt. Thanks to the commitment and passion of our youth development professionals on the front lines, the club continued to be there for the kids most in need. Since 1968, the Boys and Girls Club has been helping kids who need us most. The pandemic didn't change this. Unfortunately, we have lost family members this past year due to the COVID-19 coronavirus. My prayers and sympathies go out to those families of staff, volunteers, and supporters who have lost some of their loved ones. Boys and Girls Club of Santa Clarita Valley is committed to continuing its mission to ensure that all youth, especially those who need us most, reach their full potential as caring, productive, and responsible citizens. When public health orders closed schools and businesses, the club shifted to virtual and full-day programming to fill the gap. Staff conducted wellness checks on families and connected parents and guardians to critical resources such as food and rental assistance. Staff hosted virtual programs such as teen leadership meetings and cooking classes. The club hosted grab-and-go events so kids and teens could see their club mentors and pick up wellness bags, books, and activity supplies. Through an innovative partnership with the Newhall School District, the club provided in-person remote learning support to 177 local kids. Now, as we look ahead at the rest of 2021 into 2022 and beyond, we know that our children and teens are going to need us more than ever. A learning gap for our most vulnerable young people has grown. Isolation has stunted children's socialization and soft skills. That's why this summer, Boys and Girls Club of Santa Clarita Valley is poised to provide a fun, enriching summer to club members where they can reconnect with friends, participate in healthy activities that get them moving, continue to receive academic support through fun, engaging programs, and most importantly, play and laugh again. Not only will we be providing summer programs to youth in Canyon Country and Newhall, also, this Monday, we are opening our Val Verde summer program to kids who have been out of school and without any youth programs for over a year. My greatest joy this year, after balancing family, health, and work life, after pivoting club programs on a monthly basis, after all this uncertainty, was when Milan, a 10-year-old girl, returned to the club last month. She was in tears as she walked through the doors. She was filled with tears of joy to see her friends and club mentors. She had returned to her happy place, where she could be a kid again. Thank you for joining us tonight and supporting great futures for kids like Milan. And now I'd like to introduce our board president, Gloria Mercado Fortine, and our president-elect, Matt Carpenter, who are also our co-chairs for the auction tonight.
Good evening. I am Gloria Mercado Fortine, president of the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Clarita Valley. On behalf of the board of directors of the Boys and Girls Club, I would like to thank you for joining us tonight for our 49th Boys and Girls Club auction, Bubbles and Bids. This is going to be a fun and exciting virtual auction event benefiting our youth. It is an opportunity for you to support our kids and future leaders. I'd like to introduce my co-chair of the auction this year and president-elect, Matt Carpenter.
On behalf of our board, I'd like to thank our amazing auction committee for their hard work to make tonight's event possible and successful to deliver support for vital programs the club provides to youth and families here in the Santa Clarita Valley.
This auction is our major fundraising event of the year. Funds raised at this event help make our programs and services possible for thousands of our young people, ensuring they achieve academic success, become responsible, caring individuals, and develop character and leadership skills in a safe environment with caring and supportive staff.
Unfortunately, due to the global pandemic, the Boys and Girls Club was not able to hold the auction event last year. The pandemic has had a major impact on our lives, club programs, and services.
We have had to make many adjustments, but even in the midst of this horrible pandemic, our heroic club staff has continued to provide needed programs and services to our youth. We thank them.
We also want to thank our community partners and friends of the club for your continued support and generosity. You may not know our club kids personally, but let me assure you, through your giving, you have made a huge difference in the lives of our kids.
It has been a personal joy for me to have been involved with the club for over 25 years. As a volunteer, mentor, and supporter, I have seen firsthand the powerful impact the club has had on our youth.
Tonight, please embrace the opportunity to support the club's mission and legacy to provide these positive and impactful services to youth within our community.
With that, enjoy your time with us tonight, and thank you for your support.
And please help us to continue our mission to inspire and enable all youth, especially those who need us most, to realize their full potential as productive and caring and responsible citizens.
Please give generously and enjoy the evening.
Cheers.
Hi, I'm Mayor Bill Miranda of the City of Santa Clarita. For 52 years, the Boys and Girls Club has been an integral part of our community, helping to create the leaders of tomorrow. They do that by being an after-school activity mainly that's safe and supportive for our kids. Currently, there are 2 clubs in Santa Clarita, with a 3rd one on the way. Our community is blessed to have them. Our kids come to the club and the first thing is homework. Homework first. They have help with their homework, they get it done, and then they go on to socializing. Help build the leaders of tomorrow. Give the Boys and Girls Club your support. The city has been very active supporting the Boys and Girls Club, but so has LA County. And our supervisor, Catherine Barger, has been very active with the Boys and Girls Club, not only throughout the county, but especially here in Santa Clarita. And she's got some really good news for you.
Hi, I'm Los Angeles County Supervisor Catherine Barger. It is my pleasure to join you for the 29th annual benefit auction of the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Clarita Valley to support local youth. The Boys and Girls Club has done a tremendous job ensuring children have the resources and support they need to succeed. This past year was especially challenging for our youth, but the club quickly adapted to the changes so children had a safe place to come together and receive support. Serving more than 5,000 children and teens, the club provides homework help, healthy snacks, youth sports, STEM programs, and fun recreational activities. They also provide specialized programming like Smart Moves, which educates youth about maintaining a healthy lifestyle and supporting their mental health, and Be a Star, an anti-bullying initiative. I'm proud to support and partner with the Boys and Girls Club as they continue to empower youth and raise exceptional young leaders. I recently dedicated $140,000 to the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Clarita Valley through the Los Angeles County Community Services Block Grant. These funds will help the club launch a brand new summer program at Val Verde Park. I am truly thankful for our partnership, and I am thrilled that our Val Verde youth will have access to the outstanding services the Boys and Girls Club provides. By supporting the Bubbles and Bids auction, you will help the club continue their life-changing work in the community and provide resources to youth who need it the most. Thank you to the Boys and Girls Club for your commitment and investment in the Santa Clarita Valley for more than 53 years.
I want to thank Supervisor Catherine Barger for her inspiring words this evening and all of her support for youth in Santa Clarita and Los Angeles County. And now, let's get this auction going!
All right, Matt Nelson with kind of an evil, devious laugh to get us back into this whole thing. Thank you, Matt. We appreciate that. Before we get into the auction, let me remind you one more time, and I promise this will be the last time I remind you about QR codes and things like that. But in order to participate in the auction and have a lot of fun here this evening and help out the club, take your phone if you haven't already done so. You'll see a QR code on your screen at the moment. Go up there, scan it, get into the Greater Giving website so you're locked in and ready to go for the auction that we're going to be starting up here in a couple seconds. So thank you all for doing that. We appreciate it very much. As all of you know, every year at this time, the club holds its annual auction. It's hard to believe this is the 49th annual event, but it is. Amazing. For many years, the club has had a terrific auction partner to help with the fundraising at both auction and Festival of Trees, and tonight, certainly no exception. Joining us here this evening from the Stokes Auction Group is a gentleman who we've always been lucky to have on board. He's one of the best auctioneers in the land, and maybe more importantly, for an organization like this, he's one of the finest people I know in terms of his time, consideration, and kindness. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big welcome to Mr. Mark Schenfeld. Mark?
Oh my goodness, Ed, thank you so much for those kind words and kind introduction. I feel the same way about you, Ed. It is always such a pleasure to be part of that event down there, working alongside you. And how about Matt's outfit? My goodness, Matt, you've outdone yourself again. I thought the shoes a couple years ago were impressive, but boy, you outdone yourself. We have an exciting live auction that has been open a while now, and there's some pretty spirited bidding happening. So I encourage you to, as Ed said, that QR code, get in there, Start bidding on these items. You don't have to wait for Ed and I to get there. We're going to talk about each one of these items, but get in there and bid on one right now, because we're going to review each package, talk about the items, the bids, and then we're going to close them out live tonight. So get in there and start bidding those live auction items. The silent auction is open as well, and that will close Monday at 7 p.m. And then our highlight of the each and every year, ladies and gentlemen, our Heroes and I Hopes. It's our fun and need tonight. That is open. You're welcome to donate right now. Some people have already made some donations. Thank you so much for your generosity. But you can be hearing from one of our very special, inspirational young ladies tonight as well. So, Ed, I think we're ready to go. Let's get this live auction started.
All right, let's do it, Mark. Item number 1. We call this one Wine Tasting on the Lake. It's a wine tasting experience with a view. And I love how they worded it in here, Lake Bridgeport. Never heard it called that before, but Lake Bridgeport in the backdrop. You and 11 of your friends will have an amazing night sipping wine and eating delicious appetizers. And from Fred Arnold's breathtaking backyard, your party will receive a 90-minute guided in-home wine tasting experience with 8 bottles of premium boutique wine for up to 12 guests. Before the event, you'll be able to work with wine consultant Jeffrey Shapiro to select your wines for the tasting. And Jeffrey Shapiro, if you don't know him, is one of the great guys, and he's so knowledgeable about wine, and he's a terrific person for donating himself to a lot of the events here in town to help out. So, Mark, Wine Tasting on the Lake, donated to us here this evening by Fred and Kristen Arnold, and also Mr. Jeffrey Shapiro. It's all yours.
All right. Don't get any better than that, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you so much. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great package. Andy Gallardo started being at $200. And like Ed mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, there are over 300 selections from around the world you can choose from. And the appetizers provided will be recommended by the wine consultant, so they pair nicely with the wines as they should. And boy, the bidding was jumping up and up. And right now, Justin Diaz ups the bidding to $500. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so get in there. Andy, I know you're paying attention. Get in there and bid again. Justin is going to bid some more, ladies and gentlemen. This is such a cool package. 300 selections. During the tasting, your group will be guided through each bottle of wine. They talk about where the wine comes from, discuss any special characteristics of the wine, and talk about food and wine pairing. So again, Justin's in first place at $500. And look at the backdrop. My goodness, that lake is absolutely amazing, ladies. A little too much, but this is so cool. Breathtaking backyard. Lake Bridgeport is your backdrop. You love your friends. Oh, you got to jump in and take advantage of it. And you're supporting the kids, the Boys and Girls Club. All right, like I said, we're going to close these items quickly during the live auction. The winning bidders will be notified through the Gator Giving mobile bidding device. But Andy, I know you're paying attention. I know you want to jump back in there. Justin's in first place at $500. We must move on. So Justin's in first place at $500, going once, going twice. Going to check it one more time before we leave it. And right now we're going to leave it with Justin Diaz in first place at $500. Good job, Justin. All right, Ed.
All right, great job. Way to get us going, Mark. Appreciate it. Item number 2 is a Celine Dion concert for 2 people. 2 tickets to Celine Dion's sold-out Courage concert at Staples Center on Saturday, September 11th, 2021. So that's coming up not too far in the future. Great seats, of course, as always with these donated items. The donors for this particular item tonight, the Sand Canyon Country Club, and also a friend of the Boys and Girls Club. Mark?
Yeah, well, here's an iconic performance, ladies and gentlemen. Celine Dion in concert for 2 people at Staples. Sold out show, ladies and gentlemen. Don Osway started the bidding at $200. Thank you so much, Don. You've been busy throughout the night. And then Sherwood jumped in there. Tabarejo at $300. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're all ready to get back in person and go to live events and live concerts. And these are prime seats. Celine Dion just came off of her Las Vegas residency. Now she's back touring again. The Courage Tour, Staples Center. Again, as I said, September 11th. Great opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. Right, Sherwood's in first place. He just bid a little while ago. So I know Sherwood's ready to go. So Don, if you want to jump in there and bid against, anybody can bid against Sherwood right now. Because I think Sherwood will win again. I think Sherwood's a big Celine Dion fan, just like you are, right, Ed?
I am. I love Celine Dion. My heart will go on. So there you go.
There you go. Well said. All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, we're going to keep moving along here. But right now, Sherwood's in first place at $300. These are 2 tickets. Celine Dion's Courage Tour at Staples. Oh, there we go. Sheila Keys. Sheila Keys just jumped in at $400. Good job, Sheila. All right, Sherwood. You're being tested now. We're going to find out how big of a Celine Dion fan you really are. 2 tickets, 2 seats, prime seats, row 7, seats 5 and 6, September 11th, 2021, Staples Center, Celine Dion's Courage Tour. All right, she does in first place, Sherwood. All right, we're going to go down. We're going to start the countdown. We're going once. Sheila Keys in first place at $400. Sheila, going twice. One more time, refresh it, and we'll leave this package right now. Sheila Keys is the first place at $400, Ed.
Okay, so we're good on that one. Go to item number 3. Okay, let's do it. It's time for Dodger Baseball. This would be 4 outstanding Dodger tickets for the 21-22 season. You can experience the game up close and personal with field level seats, which are 4 rows behind the Dodger dugout, plus VIP prepaid parking, which is always a plus for these type of things. Donated to us here tonight, Mark, by Condi, Thomas, and Harbaugh CPAs, and also Jeff and Virginia Thomas.
Yes, the tradition continues on with Condi's, ladies and gentlemen. We lost Gary, but the Condi CPAs are still going on with their nephew. So this is a great, great package. I know Gary was a big Dodger baseball fan. Don Oshway. There's Don again. Ed, he's starting to be on $300 on these prime tickets. Alma jumped in at $400. Then Matt Carpenter. Good job, Matt. Matt jumped in at $500. Here's Dan Tormey at $600. Again, it also includes some Dodgers swag. And as Ed said, VIP prepaid parking. That's a huge ad. There's Alma. Alma came back at $700. But there's Dan Tormey at $800 right now in first place. So Alma, jump back in there. Matt. Oh my goodness, Matt came in at $900. Good job, but Matt, it didn't last very long. I think your high bid lasted 5 seconds, Matt. Dan Tormey came back in. He's at $1,000. So now we're looking for $1,100 bid. All right. Oh, Matt came back, Ed. Matt Carpenter's back in first place. That's a good president-elect right there. Leading the way, showing by example, supporting the Boys and Girls Club and Dodger baseball. All right. Good job, Matt. He's in first place, $1,100. Dan, we're waiting on you. Come on, don't get discouraged. It's bottom of the 9th, 2 outs, 2 guys on. Oh, there he came back. Dan's back in at first place at $1,200. Good job. It is time for Dodger baseball. Dan's at first place, Matt, $1,200. All right, get in there. Dig in that batter's box. Again, it's the bottom of the 9th, 2 out, 2 runs on, 2 guys on, and you're down by 2 runs. What are you going to do, Matt? You're playing it. Oh, come on. You can do it, Matt. All right, Dan Tormey is in first place at $1,200. Going once. Dan Tormey is in first place at $1,200. Going twice, Matt. One more refresh. Last. Oh, boy. I like it. I like the way Dan's works. Dan raised his own bid. He's at $1,300, Ed. He wants to make sure that Matt is not going to outbid him on this package. Well done. All right. So we're going once. Dan is in first place. We're going twice, Matt. Looking for $1,400 for time for Dodger baseball. Last and final call. All right, so I'm going to close shortly. We're going to move on. Good job. Good bidding from Matt and Dan. Well done, guys.
All right, great job. Hey, Mark, it's so great to see the kids back at the club now and to see the companionship, the camaraderie, and the friendships that they've created. The club is such a great place for those type of friendships to evolve and be nurtured. Let's take a look.
I think a good friend is somebody who is funny.
I think being a good friend is to be helpful and being kind.
Someone who helps you, cares for you, but like they would always be beside you.
Someone that's funny, has similar interests to me, and who I can talk to.
I think being a good friend is communication.
Being a good friend is helping somebody when you're sad or happy, when times are rough for you, because sometimes you might need a friend to talk to.
That's a great video, isn't it? It's just so cool to see the kids and just, again, to see them back in their normal activities and seeing their friends and all that kind of great camaraderie. It's really cool. Mark, I think we're going to move on to item number 4, and this is a pretty good one. This is Hamilton tickets and limousine service for 4. Hamilton has returned. Chance for people to see the Tony Award-winning musical down at the Pantages Theater on Friday, October 15th at 8 p.m. And to make that evening even more special, Desert Star Limousines will provide round-trip transportation from Santa Clarita to Hollywood and back. This is a great package. It was donated to us this evening by the Sandus Family Foundation, Desert Star Limousines, and also a friend of the club. Mark?
Yes, this is a great, great package. Hamilton tickets, limousine service for 4. Our friend Don Oshway started the bid at $200. And then Doug Ridenour came in at $300. But then Don came back at $400. But right now, Stephanie English is in first place at $500, and she's going to go see Hamilton and have limousine service for 4 people, the Tony Award-winning musicals at the Hollywood Pantages Theater. That's coming up October 15th. And again, I think we're all excited to get out there and see these live performances, live in person. And it's kind of cool how it's all coming back again. And I don't know if you've seen Hamilton or not, Ed.
Have not.
But I haven't either. I mean, I saw it on TV. I don't think it's nearly the same as in person. But boy, oh boy, what a wonderful opportunity right here, ladies and gentlemen. See Hamilton, support the Boys and Girls Club. And again, Stephanie's in first place at $500. Don, Doug, we're going to refresh it one more time to see if you guys want to jump back in. Oh, look at this. Sheila Keys came in at $600. And right behind Sheila came Andy Gallardo. Good job, Andy, $700. This is a great Hollywood Pantages Theater, ladies and gentlemen, Friday, October 12th. Good job, Sheila. Good job, Andy. All right. Andy's in first place at $700. What a great opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. Great seats located in the mezzanine, row M. I mean, this is Friday, October 11th, 8 p.m. Limousine service. That is awesome. Sheila came back. Sheila's in first place now, Andy, at $800. So, Andy, I know you're watching. I know you're a big Hamilton fan. I know you love the music. Going to be a part of this. Learn some history as well, and support the Boys and Girls Club. All right. So Sheila's in first place at $800. We're going once. Sheila's in first place at $800, Andy. We're going twice. Jump in there, Andy. Got to close these items shortly. Jump in there one more time. Last and final call, Andy. Sheila's in first place at $800. Last call. Oh, good job. Dan Torme jumped in. Dan jumped in at $900. Boy, Sheila, I thought you had it. I thought you were getting your bags back and going to the limo to get there to watch the Hamilton performance for 4 people. All right, Dan Torme is in first place, $900. Going once. All right, come on, Sheila. Andy, we haven't forgot about you either. Dan Torme is in first place at $900. Going twice. All right, Sheila. Oh, Sheila came back. $1,000. Good job, Sheila. All right, Dan. Andy, we have, Gina Miles came out of the blue, Ed. Gina Miles is in first place at $1,100.
We love Gina Miles. Gina's great.
Yes, all right, great supporter. All right, Gina Miles is first place, $1,100. Looking for $1,200, Sheila. Dan, $1,200. Going once. Gina's in first place, $1,100. Sheila, Dan, going twice for $1,200. Last and final call. There's Sheila. Sheila Keys, $1,200 bid. Good job, Sheila. All right, we're raising money for the kids, raising money for the Boys and Girls Club, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Oh, Gina came back at 13. We got a little battle going on between Sheila and Gina right now, Ed. All right, Gina's in first place at $1,300. All right, Sheila, looking for 14. And Dan, we have not forgot about you, Dan. Jump in there. Gina's in first place at $1,300. Looking for $1,400, Sheila. Going once. $1,300 bid by Gina. Looking for $1,400. Going twice. Sheila, Dan, get in there. Last and final call for $1,400. And we're going to close the bid and move on, Ed. Great bidding by those 2 young ladies right there. Good job.
Good job keeping that bidding going. That was a good, that was a fiery competition there. I love that. Mm-hmm. Let's go to item number 5, Mark. This one's the 2021 NBA playoffs. And as most people watching may or may not know, the Clippers forced a Game 7 for tomorrow. And so this item is actually for tickets for tomorrow, 2 tickets for tomorrow's Game 7 at Staples. And tomorrow, Sunday, June 6th, of course, the time for the game is 12:30 p.m., so a little early. If you are the winning bidder on this, the tickets will be delivered to you electronically, so no problem there in terms of trying to get the tickets in your hands for the game. These were donated to us by a friend of the club. Now, there are a couple stipulations on here we have to let everybody know about up front. If you're the winning bidder on this and you'd like to go to the game tomorrow, Staples Center requires proof of vaccination or proof of a negative COVID test within 72 hours of game time. So those are 2 stipulations to keep in mind, either proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test within 72 hours of game time. So these are 2 tickets to the Game 7 tomorrow, Staples Center at 12:30 p.m. between the Dallas Mavericks and the Clippers. Mark?
All right, Ed, good job. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Game 7, NBA playoffs, the Clippers, the Mavericks. What an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, and again, an opportunity to support the Boys and Girls Club. So we're looking for an opening bid of $500. Now, I know many of you watched the game last night. We're not sure if they're going to make it or not. Of course they made it. Now we're in Game 7.
That's right.
Again, and like Ed mentioned, you have to have the proof of vaccination. I think many of us are getting vaccinated. But I know there's a lot of people out there that want to support the Boys and Girls Club as well as support the LA Clippers. So, again, these items are going to close shortly here, so get in there, talk amongst yourselves. We're looking for that opening bid of $500. So we're going to move on to the next package, but don't miss out on this item. Game 7 of an NBA playoff game. There's nothing like it, Ed.
All right, Mark, let's go on to what we call 5A. This item is the Campa Vineyard Italian Dinner and Wine Pairing for 6. The winner of the bid plus 5 guests will be hosted by the Carpenters to a remarkable Italian culinary and wine pairing experience at the beautiful Newhall Campa Vineyard home of Chris and Jeannie Carpenter. If you've ever been there, it's a beautiful piece of property. They host these terrific events there from time to time. You'll be immersed in the beautiful private library wines provided by the Carpenters, and vineyard-side Italian cuisine will be provided by longtime supporter of the club, Chef Michelle Rosano. So this was donated to us tonight, this item donated tonight by Matt and Colleen Carpenter and also Chris and Jeannie Carpenter. This one, Mark, is a winner. It's all yours. Take it away.
This is a winner, Ed. This is a great item. Thank you so much to the Carpenter family for donating this, and Chef Michelle Lozano. And again, Gloria Mercado Fortine, our president, started the bidding at $200. Mike Myers came in at $300, and Mario Mercado came in at $400. The bidding is incredible, Ed. Carl came in at $600, and Mario back at $700, then Carl back at $800. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is for you and 5 guests, hosted by the Carpenters. Remarkable Italian culinary and wine pairing experience. The beautiful home of Chris and Jeannie Carpenter. Look at the picture, ladies and gentlemen. Private library wines provided by the Carpenters. Again, Carl was at first place, $800. Did not last long, though, because Lynn came in at $900. And right now, Holly Schroeder is in first place at $1,000. So refresh the screen, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great package, great item. A last-minute donation, so generous by the Carpenters. Right now, Holly's in first place at $1,000. Italian dinner and wine for 6. Yeah, all right, Holly Schroeder's in first place, $1,000, looking for $1,100, going once. Right, Lynn, Carl, jump back in there. Mario, it's been a while, so you jumped in there. Holly's in first place at $1,000, looking for $1,100, going twice. Right, Lynn, Carl, Mario, this is the last and final call. Holly's in first place at $1,000. I'm going to close the bidding at $1,000, Ed. That was a winner. You're right. That was good bidding on that package.
Well, congratulations to Holly. She knows her wines. That's a terrific package. She'll enjoy that for sure. All right, item number 6, Mark, is the Catalina Island Villa for 6 people. And it says here in the description, welcome to your Hamilton Cove Villa vacation. Enjoy a 3-day, 2-night stay in this stunning 6-person villa on Catalina Island. It's just 25 steps to the road where you will find your own 6-passenger golf cart for your use. You can tour around the island and check everything out. And it's donated to us by Tom and Anita Peterson. The Petersons always go first class, so we know this is a terrific package. There's a lot more to that description, but I thought I would go ahead and let you just take it away, Mark, and see what you can do with it.
Yeah, you want to go here, don't you? You're hoping to make a friend here, aren't you, Ed?
Kind of, yeah.
We can Catalina. All right, Don Oshway, a good buddy there, started the bidding at $300. Then Andy came in at $400. Stephanie English at $500. Jeff Brown came in at $600. There's Mrs. Lindsay Schlick at $700. There's a great dozen names that I know from the past. Jeff Brown came back at $800. There's a Sanchez at $900. And then Jeff Brown came in at $1,000. Again, impeccably decorated with every detail in mind. This beautiful and spacious villa is perfectly suited for the vacation getaway. Again, Jeff was $1,000, but Alma Terranova came in at $1,100. And there's our friend Gina Miles, $1,200. Alma came back at $13, and then Gina's in first place right now at $1,400, ladies and gentlemen. The wraparound balcony, which can be accessed from the master suite, and the great room offers the best views of the cove. You can bask in the sunshine, read a book, or just relax and breathe. And again, Gina Miles is in first place at $1,400, ladies and gentlemen. So look, there's Andy. Andy came back at $1,500. Good job, Andy. All right, it's a great donation, great bidding, great support for the Boys and Girls Club. So Andy's in first place at $1,500. Going to move on, Gina. We're looking for that $1,600 bid. Haven't forgot about you, Alma. All right, first place at $1,500. Andy Gallardo. Good job, Andy. $1,500. We're looking for $1,600. Gina, going once. Alma, we're looking for you as well. $1,600, going twice. Andy's in first place at $1,500. Last call, last chance. Incredible views from inside the villa. And we are going to close the item right now with Andy in first place at $1,500. Great bid on that package, Ed.
Yeah, congratulations to Andy. That's good work. We need to become friends with Andy and Laura pretty quick so we can get in on that. Mark, there's nothing more important than for kids than to have the opportunity to be encouraged and inspired to pursue their goals, their aspirations, and their dreams. And here at the club, that's exactly what happens. Inspiration and encouragement and support to pursue your dreams. So let's take a look at how it looks here during the week when the kids are here.
My dream is to be a nature photographer.
My dream is to be a famous YouTuber with my friend named Alyssa while we stream video games.
My dream is to have a big house.
My dream is to become a YouTuber with lots of vlogs and gaming.
My dream is to be in set design or to be a voice actor.
My dream is being a singer when I grow up.
Okay, that was fantastic. Great videos. People that made the videos for us this year did such a terrific job on it. And on that last round of bidding, Mark, I heard you mention Lindsay Schlick. Lindsay is always a savior for me at the events in person. She brings me that gin and tonic about midway through the event. But
Yeah.
I got,
Kelly and I, we sing her praises across the country about the gin. The upcoming gin phase is coming in. So, Lindsay, good job. Congratulations.
Yeah.
And I look forward to seeing you next year in person, Lindsay.
We'll keep her in the mix for the rest of the bidding tonight. Item number 7. This is a good one, Mark. We saw this one earlier when we were talking about it. It's 4 tickets to the Roger Waters concert taking place on Tuesday, September 27th, 2022. So almost a year, another year from now, 3 months. And it's a return to the Staples Center with an all-new tour and the first time in the round, which will be a great experience. It's 4 tickets for this one. As always, terrific seats. This was donated to us here tonight by a friend of the club. Mark?
Yeah, Roger Waters concert, ladies and gentlemen, at Staples Center. My goodness, what an opportunity this is. Sam Rojas, good job. Sam jumped in there, started bidding at $400. Looking for somebody to bid against Sam because I think Sam is a big Roger Waters fan. We're looking for that next bid of $450 or more. And this is 4 tickets, one-of-a-kind audio-visual experience. If anybody's a Roger Waters fan, this is not a drill, ladies and gentlemen. This is the prime concert opportunity right here. And again, at Staples Center. So there's 4 seats, row 7. Sam Rojas is the first place at $400. Looking for somebody to bid against him for $450 or more. But we're going to move on here quickly. So Sam, good job. We need somebody to bid against Sam. I know there's some Roger Waters fans out there. And again, like Ed said, this is September 2022. So you have lots of time to plan for this one. So here we go. Sam's in first place at $400 going once. Looking for that bid of $450 going twice. Sam Rojas is in first place at $400. Going to move on. All right, Sam's currently in first place. Going to close this item and move on to our next package, Ed.
Okay, item number 8's a good one, and it's pretty simple, easy to describe, but it's a classic. It's a LeBron James autographed Lakers jersey. It is the purple and gold autographed Lakers jersey. The certificate of authenticity comes provided to us by Choice Approval. So they've certified it legit and authentic. It's donated to us here this evening, Mark, by the Jim Walsh family. So this should be a good one. Someone will like those.
You bet. King James, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, look at that. That is awesome. What a well-done, framed, matted, ladies and gentlemen, autograph by King James. Don Oshway started bidding at $200. So we're going to that next bid of $300, ladies and gentlemen. And I know his playoff run came to an end a little quicker than we would like, but he is iconic. I mean, you think Space Jam. Michael Jordan was in Space Jam. King James is in Space Jam 2 coming up, right, Ed?
Yes.
So, I mean, my goodness, watch Space Jam, have a LeBron James autographed jersey hanging on your wall there. So that's how big LeBron is. He's going to be in another movie, a cartoon movie, Space Jam. So I can only imagine the dunks he's going to do compared to what Michael Jordan did years ago. So, all right. So Don's in first place at $200. Looking for that $300 bid. So somebody get in there and bid on this. This is iconic, ladies and gentlemen. You'll always cherish having LeBron James hanging on your wall. All right. So Don is in first place. Looking for that $300 bid. Going once. Don Oshway, first place at $200. Looking for that bid of $300. Going twice. It's your last and final opportunity to bid against Don and take that LeBron James autographed Lakers jersey away from him. All right, we're going to move on. Good job. Don's been bidding all night long, Dad. He's been a great supporter.
Let's do number 9, Mark. This is a pretty good. This one is really elaborate package. There's so many things contained in this. It's unbelievable. but this is a brand new event taking place here in the Santa Clarita Valley. It's the Soundtrack Family Music Festival VIP package. And again, there are so many things that come with this, but this event is taking place on Saturday, August 7th, Sunday, August 8th, out at Central Park. Beautiful setting, family setting, plenty of room for parking, plenty of room for people to be on the grass and watch this terrific concert. It's got way more things that I can even talk about in here, but everything about it is first class and VIP, the passes, the parking, access to all the beer gardens and the wine tasting, everything that comes with this particular package, it's all first class. It was donated to us by Manuel White, a local graduate of Valencia High School back in the day, also a professional football player. Also donated by 111 Media and Lance Sterling, and also Sterling Venue Ventures. This is a top-notch package for a 2-day music festival event right here in Santa Clarita at Central Park.
Yeah, I mean, coming up on August 7th, August 8th, ladies and gentlemen, again, the desire to get out and be part of events outside with other fans. And this is the VIP package for a family, ladies and gentlemen. Sherwood started bidding at $200. So Sherwood's in first place right now at $200. Ladies and gentlemen, we're only looking for a $250 bid. Cannot get this. And like Ed said, beer garden, wine garden. I mean, the activities, the entertainment, the music is unbelievable. So you do not want to miss this. The Soundtrack Family Music Festival. There's Sam. Good job, Sam. Sam Rojas came in at $250. Thank you, Sam. Right, Sherwood. Come on back. Bring your family. Make your family a VIP. Again, beer garden, wine. You got all the music. Opportunity 2-day festival, Central Park, Santa Clarita. This is a great, great opportunity right here, ladies and gentlemen, and great donation opportunity to support the Boys and Girls Club. So Sam's in first place at $250. We're looking for that $300 bid. And again, it's coming up August 7th, August 8th. You know, the weather's going to be good. The music's going to be great. Good company, VIP. Be treated like a VIP like you should be, your entire family. So Sam's in first place at $250. Looking for that $300 bid. Going once. Come on, Sherwood, we're waiting on you now. Sam's in first place at $250. Looking for a $300 bid. Going twice. It's a third and final call. Sam's in first place at $250. $300. Last call, last chance. All right, good job, Sam. We're going to close that item and move on. Ed, great job there.
Okay. Each year, the Boys and Girls Club selects one of its members as the Youth of the Year. It's a huge honor befitting a club member who exhibits the qualities of kindness, leadership, and dedication to others. This year's Youth of the Year is a remarkable young lady who reminds all of us why the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Clarita Valley is one of the most important organizations in our community. At this time, it is my great pleasure to introduce to all of you the 2021 Youth of the Year, Miss Love Lopez.
My name is Love Lopez, and I'm the 2021 Youth of the Year for the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Clarita Valley. When I moved to Santa Clarita at age 12, I was nervous to be in a new place. I moved here with my mom and brothers because my mom wanted a better life for us. None of my family members were able to take care of my brothers and I after school, so that's why we came to the Boys and Girls Club. My mother was always working hard. Making new friends in a new place was difficult at first, but at the club I found people like me. One of my favorite memories is my friend Marissa and I cheering on my friend Narayan in the championship basketball game. It was loud and everyone was on their feet. The game came down to the last shot with just seconds on the clock. Narayan sunk a three-pointer and won the game. We all rushed down onto the court because we were so happy for him. As I grew older, the club to me was a place where I can better myself and reach my academic goals. Club staff, like Ish and Marky, are always there to encourage me. When I didn't want to get my schoolwork done, they'd always be there to keep me on track. They would provide incentives like pizza parties too. I made a lot of great memories at those parties. A major turning point for me was when Ish encouraged me to join Keystone Club. Keystone is a teen leadership program that teaches us money management, college, and career readiness. I've made new friends while improving my communication, leadership, teamwork, and problem-solving skills. As Surgeon of Arms, I am responsible for keeping others on task, moving the meeting along, and mediating problems. I feel like I've become a huge role model for kids at the club.
When I first met Love, I knew that she was going to be a leader. She always took charge in anything that she wanted to do, any project, any game activity that we were doing. She always wanted to be in charge and always wanted to be in charge of the team she was holding. So I thought she was a perfect fit for Keystone and being the Sergeant of Arms in those roles and filling that role for Keystone. When it came time to pick our Youth of the Years and nominate them, Love was at the top of the top. Like you had to pick her because she's a natural born leader. She's been at the club since she was in eighth grade, and at all times she's been wanting to do more for the club. She's done so much for the club in the aspects of being the sergeant of arm in Keystones, helping me in the junior high cafe, mentoring other members that want to be cheerleaders, or even they want to do like workouts with her. Like she would be there for them at all times. Like she literally does take care of everyone. Like when it comes to her brothers, her mom is doing 3 jobs, but she's taking care of her mom. She's taking care of her dad. She's taking care of her brothers, cooking for her. Like she's taking care of her boyfriend graduating. Like she's taking care of herself at the same time.
The club has impacted me directly by providing a safe place for me to grow. Club staff have taught me how to be responsible, taught me how to lead, and become a better citizen. An issue that is very important to me is a negative image young women have of themselves. Many young women today lack self-confidence. Social media and mainstream media tells girls that they have to live up to unrealistic expectations. I was very insecure about the way I looked. When I tried out for the high school cheer team, it was hard because I didn't look like a stereotypical cheerleader. But with the support of my friends and the club, I grew in my self-confidence and overcame the stereotype. I had been cheering since I was 9 and was so happy to make the team my freshman year. But when I didn't make the team my junior year, I was devastated. With some encouragement, I tried out again my senior year. I was thrilled because I made the varsity team this time. It's been tough because with the pandemic, we didn't have much cheer. But pushing through challenges taught me to believe in myself and keep trying. That's what I would love to teach other girls. During quarantine, I decided to get creative and post about healthy choices I was making on my social media. I started giving tips and advice on anything from what foods are good for you, proper hygiene, workouts, and self-confidence tips. I created a space for girls to ask anonymous questions. We talk about anorexia and making healthy choices. Now I have 250 girls tuning in for my positive message. My goal is that all women will have the confidence to wear, do, say, eat, and be what they want. My plan is to continue on this path through college and open a women's gym. I want to create a safe place for women to be themselves and reach for their goals, just like the Boys and Girls Club has done for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, love. Absolutely incredible young lady, ladies and gentlemen. The Boys and Girls Club of Santa Clarita Valley is committed to continuing its mission to ensure that all youth, especially those who need us most, reach their full potential as caring, productive, and responsible citizens. As we look ahead at the rest of 2021 and into 2022 and beyond, we know that our children and teens are going to need us more than ever. That's why this summer, Boys and Girls Club in Santa Clarita Valley is poised to provide a fun, enriching summer to club members where they can reconnect with friends, participate in healthy activities that get them moving, continue to receive academic support through fun, engaging programs, and most importantly, play and laugh again. Tonight, we're asking you to raise your paddle. When you raise your paddle for Heroes and High Hopes, you become a partner in helping local youth reach their full potential. So just go to that donate button, ladies and gentlemen. There's different donate levels in there. We start at the $10,000 level and work our way down. I see in the chat, I see Jim Ventress. He says it's for the kids. And that's so true, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we're doing Heroes and High Hopes. It's for the kids. So if you can find a way in your heart to donate $10,000, which can provide funding for caring youth development professionals this summer to facilitate safe, fun, educational day camp programs, please push that button right now for $10,000. And ladies and gentlemen, Ed kicking us off is Richard and Marion Sanis with a $10,000 donation. So thank you so much to Marion and Richard. Great supporters. Every event, they're great supporters of the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Clarita Valley. So thank you. So again, if you can find a way in your heart to donate $10,000, please push that button right now, ladies and gentlemen. I know there's a slight delay, but if you push that button, we'll come back and we'll call your name out. We're going to continue on. Don't have to wait for me to get down there either. You can make, if you want to make a donation at any level and you're ready to do it, please do so now. And you're welcome to make a custom donation amount as well. We're going to move on to the $5,000 level, ladies and gentlemen. Again, just push that donate button, $5,000. $5,000 provides funding for 2 core educational programs, such as Reading Club, Science Club, and Computer Lab. So again, if you can find a way in your heart to push that button and donate $5,000 to support the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Clarita, it's for the kids, ladies and gentlemen. It's for the kids. So please try to find a way to do that. You see the donors scrolling underneath this right now as you see these donations coming across. So thank you for everybody making a donation. We're going to continue on. And like I mentioned, you can make a custom donation amount, just like Tom and Sandy Dirkman did. They donated $3,500. So thank you so much to Tom and Sandy Dirkman. Generous donation. Great supporters. All right, let's move on. We're going to the $2,500 level, ladies and gentlemen. And this could provide funding for 1 core educational program such as digital arts or math hour. So $2,500, again, push that button. There's a $25 donation button in there. You can push that right now. And again, every dollar truly makes a difference supporting these kids. And here we go. Heather Sandus Gradier has donated $2,500. Thank you so much, Heather. This is awesome, ladies and gentlemen. So again, you see the names scrolling across. We'd love to give you a shout out. We'd love to see your names scrolling across the screen, ladies and gentlemen, on the World Wide Web in support of the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Clarita Valley. All right, I'm going to continue on. We go $1,000. But before I move on to $1,000, now in the past, for those of you who have been in person at these events, you're familiar with the Henry Mayo Newhall Foundation. And tonight, I am so pleased and thrilled to announce that the board of the Henry Mayo Newhall Foundation has approved a matching grant in the amount of $20,000, ladies and gentlemen, meaning it will match funds contributed to the Boys and Girls Club during our Heroes and High Hopes right now. This is such a tradition of the annual auction in the past and so awesome that they're supporting it once again this evening. So if you have not donated yet, I hope you will consider donating right now because every dollar up to $20,000 will be matched by the Henry Mayo Newhall Foundation. So thank you so much again for that board. All right, $1,000 could provide funding for educational activities for youth this summer. Activities such as spelling bees and math challenges. And there we go. Mike and Nancy Myers have donated $1,000. Thank you so much, Mike and Nancy Myers. Terry Martin has donated $1,000 as well, ladies and gentlemen. And these gifts are being matched by the Henry Mayo Newhall Foundation. So thank you. And again, we'd love to see some more donations come in there and donate $1,000, $5,000, $2,500, whatever you feel like, ladies and gentlemen, please feel free to make those donations right now. All right, I'm going to continue on. We are going to the $500 level. $500 could cover the cost for a child to attend the club this summer. And boy, ladies and gentlemen, do these children need an opportunity right now this summer. So here we go. If you can do that, please. And again, it's being matched dollar for dollar up to $20,000 by the Henry Mayo Newhall Foundation. So look at this. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, I got to go back to $5,000. Susan Diane Shapiro has donated $5,000. Susan, thank you so much. Just came across. And there's Dan Tormey, $1,000. Thank you so much. Karen Sanis has donated $1,000 as well, ladies and gentlemen. And again, with the $500 level, Don Oshway has donated $500. Thank you. Donald Kimball, thank you, has donated $500 as well. Again, these opportunities, ladies and gentlemen, to support these young people. And again, they're being matched by the Henry Mayo Newhall Foundation. So please continue the good work, ladies and gentlemen. We're again with the $500 level, but don't have to wait for me. And again, if you can give any level, we will give you a shout out. We're now going to the $250 level. We're watching the board, ladies and gentlemen. It's awesome to see these donations come up. $250 provides 1 month of summer programming for a club member. And again, what an opportunity, how important that is needed this year, ladies and gentlemen. Sam Rojas, thank you, Sam, has donated $250. And here's another custom amount. Franklin Warren, thank you. Franklin has donated $300, ladies and gentlemen. This is fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. You are improving. Yes, it's for the kids. That's right. It's for the kids, ladies and gentlemen. So please know that your donations are really impacting some young people's lives forever, for eternity. All right. We're going to the last and final level. Oh, there's Andy Gallardo. Andy jumped in at $1,000. Thank you so much, Andy, for your generous donation of $1,000. All right, we're going to the last level, ladies and gentlemen, $100. This could provide 3 children with supplies they need to go back to school in August. $100. Again, being matched dollar for dollar, ladies and gentlemen, by the Henry Mayo Newhall Foundation. Dave Franklin Reeves has donated $100. Thank you. Mr. Dennis Sukasarawa, thank you. $100. Thank you. Tanya Fisher donating $100. Thank you so much. Cindy Higgins, thank you for your generosity of a $100 donation, ladies and gentlemen. So again, each and every dollar to you does make a difference. So please continue to make those donations. The Fund and Need is going to stay open a little bit longer. Every dollar to does make a difference, and it is going to be matched dollar for dollar up to $20,000 from the Henry Mayo Newhall Foundation. So thank you all for supporting the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Clarita Valley. You are positively impacting lives. So Ed, I think it's time to get back to live auction. We've got a handful of items left. Just do it.
We do, Mark. We have 3 items left, but I wanted to let you know and let our viewers and listeners know that bidding for the Fund and Need, and the bidding can stay open until 5 p.m. on Monday for anybody who's not able to join us tonight, or people that somehow maybe missed out on the activity you just did. Bidding will stay open, and people can still continue to donate up until 5 p.m. on Monday, which would be great, in the hopes of matching up with the Newhall Foundation grant, which you mentioned, which is terrific.
Great call.
Yeah, very cool. And then also, you know, one of the great community partners here in Santa Clarita is Kaiser Permanente. Last year, not last year at this event, but for Festival of Trees, when I was emceeing that event virtually, Amy Weiss, good friend here, Amy was texting me, I think, and critiquing my posture and saying I was kind of slouching or not standing up straight. And I'm a little disappointed she didn't call in tonight, because I'm working really hard on the posture tonight and trying to get it straight. She's probably distracted by that COVID-15 that I put on since she saw me the last time. But anyways, all right, we're going to item number 10, which is I love LA basketball. I love LA basketball. These are 2 tickets to an LA Clippers and LA Lakers regular season game during the 21-22 season. Great seats, of course. These are donated to us here this evening by a friend of the club, Mark. So another basketball package, which is great.
That's right. This is for next year, 2021-2022 NBA season. Ladies and gentlemen, again, great seats. Dan Tormey started bidding at $500, so good job. We're looking for that next bid of $600. And again, ladies and gentlemen, there's a delay. And when I move on these packages, I may say, okay, the item's closed or whatever else, and there's some bids coming in. So you will be notified if you're outbid. So don't listen to me. Listen to your mobile bidding device. And again, keep up the good work. So right now, Dan Tormey is in first place at $500. We're looking for somebody to go to $600. This is the LA Clippers or the LA Lakers regular season game during the 2021-2022 NBA season. These are fantastic tickets. Row 7, seats 5 and 6, mutually agreeable date. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this, ladies and gentlemen. LA basketball, 2 iconic teams. Again, the Clippers are still in the playoffs. The Lakers are defending world champions from last year. So Dan Tormey, he's paying attention. He's at $500. So who wants to go bid $600? You have to move on, ladies and gentlemen. Again, the item can stay open, but going to close it. Oh, good job, Sam. Sam Rojas jumped in at $600. Good job. Dan, I thought you were going, dude. I thought you had these 2 tickets. So don't dilly-dally, don't delay. Sam, oh, he did not either, Ed. Dan came right back. Dan is in first place at $700. Good job. All right, Sam. I think Dan is just throwing the gauntlet out there. He said you cannot outbid him for the LA Clippers or LA Lakers regular season game because he loves LA basketball. 2 tickets, 5 and 6, row 7. All right. Sam, we're looking for that $800 bid. Dan's in first place at $700. $800 going once. Right, Sam? We're looking for $800 going twice. Come on, Sam. Get in there. Click that bid. Come on, one more time. We're going to move on from this package right after this last refresh. All right. Dan's currently in first place at $700. This package will close shortly. So, Sam, you still have a chance, but not much time. Let's go to the next item, Ed.
Okay, sounds good. This is item number 11. It's Jersey Mike's for a year for 2 people. Let me tell you about it. This package is sure to make mom and dad happy, of course, while they're on the go. The kids can kind of take care of themselves maybe with these great meals. You'll receive lunch or dinner for 2 people every week for 52 weeks. Meal includes 2 regular subs or wraps, 2 drinks, and 2 bags of chips. So what you receive basically is 104 individual meal coupons, and you can use 1 coupon per person per visit. This is donated to us here this evening by Jersey Mike's Bouquet Canyon and Kiana Isaacson, who is the owner and I'm saying probably the wrong thing, if it's owner, franchisee, whatever it is. Kiana is one of the greatest young ladies in our community. She's a leader. She took over that business and was awarded that business for being such a terrific employee for Jersey Mike's, and she's just one of the bright lights of our community, and we love Kiana, so she's so generous to have donated that to us. So thank you, Kiana, for your help and your kindness.
You bet. Thank you, Kiana. And Jersey Mike's is a great supporter of the Boys and Girls Club, ladies and gentlemen. Every event, each and every year, they give multiple times each event. All right, so this is a great package. Again, the bid reflects how wonderful this item is. Sure, we started the bid at $200. Jason came in at $250. Stephanie was at $300, and then Jason came back at $350. And here's our friend, Gina Miles. She jumped in at $400. But here's Jason, $450. So Jason and Gina go back and forth, $450, $500. Jason at $550. And here's Sherwood, our buddy Sherwood, jumped in. He raised the bidding to $750. So he knows what a good opportunity this is. Not only to feed the kids 52 weeks, lunch or dinner for 2 every week for 52 weeks, but also support the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Clarita Valley, as well as Jersey Mike's and Kiana. So Sherwood jumped the bidding. Jason, I think Sherwood's just trying to intimidate you by raising that bid $200. I don't think it's going to work, though. Jason, Gina, jump in there. And Stephanie, I forgot about you, Stephanie. You started the bidding early. So Sherwood's in first place at $750. And again, he's not going to close shortly, but don't wait. Don't take a chance and don't listen to me. Watch your mobile bidding device. There we are. Gina Miles just came back in at $800. Good job. Nice try, Sherwood. But Gina says, Oh, Gina, Sherwood came back at $850. All right, we got a horse race going on here. Gina and Sherwood. Sherwood's in first place at $850 right now. Good job, Sherwood. But Gina, I have a faith in you. I have confidence in you. I know you want this item. I know you have 104 meals you can feed, 104 mouths you can feed. Or take it to the club. Oh, Gina came back at $800, but Sherwood came back at $850. So Sherwood's in first place, so like $850. We're looking for $900, Gina. Get in there and get that bid in. $900 going once. Sherwood's in first place at $850. Looking for $900, Gina. Twice. Oh, she came back. Good job, Gina. Gina's in first place at $900. All right, Sherwood. We're looking for $950 now. 104 individual free meal coupons included. 52 meals. So good job. Sherwood's at first place at $950. All right, Gina. $1,000. Nice. Oh, Gina came in $1,000, but 5 seconds later, Sherwood outbid her. Sherwood's in first place at $1,050. All right, Gina. Oh, $1,100. Good job. Now, again, you could bid more than you want to. You don't have to bid $50, Sherwood. $1,150. Sherwood's in first place. $1,150. Good job. Looking for $1,200, Gina. $1,200. $1,150's bid. Looking for $1,200, Gina. Once. $1,150 from Sherwood. Oh, $1,200, Gina came in. Yes. And then Sherwood came back at $1,250. Now we're looking for $1,300, Gina. $1,300. Supporting the Boys and Girls Club. It's for the kids. It's for the kids. $1,300, Gina. I got $1,250 bid from Sherwood. Looking for $1,300 going once, Gina. $1,250 bid from Sherwood. Looking for $1,300, Gina. Going twice. $1,300. Last call. Last chance, Gina. We're going to move on. All right. We're going to leave this item. It's still open. But Gina, don't have much time. Sherwood's in first place at $1,250. So don't hesitate. Don't delay. Let's move on to our final live auction package, Ed.
Okay, Mark, let's do it. Item number 12. Now, I don't know about you, but I think this package has Wayne Crawford written all over it. It's 2 tickets to Justin Bieber's Justice World Tour. And it's sold out concert on Tuesday, March 8th, 2022. Gives people a lot of time to plan. And great seats, of course. And I have it on good authority that Wayne's a believer. So I think he might be in the bidding on this one. This was donated to us tonight by a friend of the club.
I hope you have your cell phone handy because it's going to start blowing up here in just a second, I think. Jeannie or Wayne. All right. So again, 2 tickets sold out. Justin Bieber's Justice World Tour. Sherwood. Good job, Sherwood. Sherwood started bidding at $200. Brian Eifert came in at $300. All right. So we're now looking for $400, ladies and gentlemen. Again, seats 3 and 4, row 7, sold out. And there's Andy. Andy came in. Andy's the first place at $400, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Brian. All right, Sherwood. Jump in there real quick like. We're looking for a $500 bid. Again, sold out show. This is supporting the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Clarita Valley. It's for the kids. It's for the kids. 2 tickets, prime seats, sold out concert next March 2022 at the Staples Center. I got Andy at first place at $400. So we're looking for $500, Brian. $400 is bid. We'll get $500 once. Sold out. Justin Bieber and the Bieber believers. I know there's a bunch of you out there, including Wayne Crawford. All right, Andy's at first place at $400. Looking for $500 going once. All right, Brian Sherwood, we're waiting on you now. Andy's at first place at $400. Looking for $500 going twice. Time is running out quickly. Hurry up, get in that bid, Brian Sherwood. Andy's at first place at $400. Last and final call for $500. And we are going to move on from that package. Andy's at first place. It will be closing shortly. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you and congratulations to all of our winning bidders. And thank you all who played a part in supporting the Boys and Girls Club this evening. I'm looking at the thermometer, and it has absolutely jumped up. It is incredible. There's Gina Miles, a $1,000 donation. There's Doug Ridnor, a $500 donation. So the donations keep coming in. As Ed mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, it is open until Monday at 5 p.m. or 7 p.m., I think Ed said. But it's been so much fun to be a part of the Bubbles and Bids and work alongside Ed again. I can't wait to go back in there and be in person with you again next year. I truly hope we can all be in person soon together to celebrate as we help improve the lives of young people. So thank you for allowing me to be a part. Let's turn it back over to Ed to close out the evening. Thanks, Ed.
Mark, thank you so much. You're such a gentleman when it comes to helping us out. We really appreciate that, and thanks for helping me out. We love having a good time with Wayne. He's such a good sport, so hopefully he knows we were just having a good time with him on that one. But Mark, absolutely, you're one of the classiest guys we know, and everybody from your organization that works on these events with us, you always bring an A game and a first-class approach to everything. So thank you to you and to your beautiful wife, Kelly, who helps out with these events as well. We can't thank you enough, and we look forward to seeing you in person as well. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Judge.
Yeah. Well, I got to talk about this guy a little bit earlier in the program, but I never get tired of talking about him because I can't say enough good things about him. He is classy and passionate and committed and dedicated to this organization and the families and the kids that it serves. So ladies and gentlemen, to close out the evening for us, as it only would be appropriate, please join me in welcoming back here to my table with all my things on it, Mr. Matt Nelson, the CEO for the Santa Clarita Valley Boys and Girls Club. Matt, come on in and join me.
Thanks, Ed. Wow, what an awesome event, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us at home. Ed, thanks for doing this again. Virtual or in person, it's not the same unless we have you, so thank you, Ed.
Thank you, man.
You're the best. And Mark, everybody at Stokes, thanks for joining us. We can't wait to have you back in person. The Festival of Trees in November. We should be in person by then, right? Yep. Okay. This is it's been a challenging year, but you know, the club continues to serve our community and our kids thanks to you, all of our supporters, never giving up on the club, never giving up on the kids. They need us now more than ever. This summer, it's just going to be about play and fun and reconnecting, what we all need. And tonight was just such an amazing event. I want to thank our co-chairs, Gloria Mercado Fortine and Matt Carpenter again for making tonight possible. Our presenting sponsors, Sand Canyon Country Club and the Sandus Family Foundation, and our diamond sponsor, 5 Point. And of course, the man behind the camera, Mr. Lee Waters and the Waters Group, for bringing the auction to your homes. We love you. We can't thank you enough. Everybody be safe, be well. We'll be back in person. Bursting out of these bubbles, baby. We're bursting out of these bubbles.
Good job.